Okay, so we are technically live, and we've got about 5 minutes before it switches over like the screen.
Yeah.
So, how's your day going, Kez?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just drawing.
Just drawing,
Just
living
drawing.
ye life. Yeah. What are we gonna be looking at today?
We will be doing. I mean, this is the Here's a Pirate, and then I'm
All
going
right.
to be doing the lineup for Colin's Mermaid Champion.
Hey, how exciting!
I'm pretty hyped for it. It's really cool. It was hard to draw at first. Oh, I say hard to draw. It was a challenge
Mm-hmm.
in places, and it still kind of is looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got my sketchbook on hand for whenever I don't know what I'm looking at.
Right. Gotcha.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh.
My phone's blowing up all the time. Well,
The chat popping.
no, it's just my phone blowing up. Oh my god, I keep doing this. It's 4 o'clock and I still haven't finished my coffee from this morning. Like, I feel like I've just been doing so much recently, you know?
Mm.
And my fucking husband used all of the creamer. Like, I knew he would. He used it
What's
all.
creamer?
Like, it's like a flavored liquid that you put in your coffee.
Like cream or
Yeah. It's like a
is it
flavored
just
cream.
cream?
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
it's like flavored. Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, so like I normally get this like caramel macchiato kind, and
Yeah.
he's been drinking more coffee since he's been having to get up earlier.
Yeah.
And I knew this motherfucker was gonna. I knew he was gonna use the rest because I had just enough left for one more cup, and I knew he was gonna use it. And sure as shit, I went into the fridge this morning to go use some, and it was gone. And I was like, I fucking knew it. So I had sneakily bought some peppermint mocha, and I put it in the bottom of the
Oh.
fridge where he wouldn't look for it. And so I used that, and I was like, haha, I bought it because I knew you were gonna be a shitbag and use my creamer. Preemptive strikes. I knew it. I knew
You
he
put
was
him in
gonna.
checkmate. He didn't even know you. He didn't even know you were playing chess.
Yeah, he had
You
no
put him
idea.
in checkmate. What I was gonna say was with your I was you could get like a frother or like not vaporizer, whatever it's called.
Oh,
The
like the
thing.
milk steamer, yeah.
Yeah.
We use K cups, like
I
the
remember
lazy
when
Americans that we are.
you use what? Sorry.
They're called K cups. They're like pre-made coffee pods.
Yeah.
Yeah. You basically like fill up the back of the coffee pot thing with water, and then you put the little pod in, and then you push the button, and it like does it all.
And then there's the Brister in me thinking, lazy.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. But it works, so, you know.
Yeah.
And it's easier to just do it, you know.
Yeah, like I mean, like if I was at home, I don't think I'd give it that much of a shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at work, I've got no choice. If I don't give a shit, I get fucking fired.
I'd be like
Straight out the door.
Bye.
Bye.
I'd be like that sometimes.
So we heard you said on stream you don't give a shit about your coffee.
Should I put that in the title? I hate coffee and see who fucking comes around.
I hate coffee, but
Okay.
I hate coffee, but my entire work revolves around it.
Yeah, that's fine. So we can see you now. Tell us, hello, Mango.
Oh.
Tell us
Monster
what
Mango.
we're seeing.
This is the Mermaid Champion for Dr. Colin, Family Fancy _RPGs. One of his new projects that I'm doing some of the art for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty excited for it. It's my first time drawing a mermaid. Well, my third time technically, which is challenging as all hell. Because mermaids are very weird,
Mm-hmm.
like that. But no, it's really cool. You recently woke up. Well, that's how it be. Good morning, the
Yeah.
mango.
It's like 4 o'clock for me.
Mm. I think I got like I was struggling to sleep for hours, and I just got into I just fell to sleep like
Mm-hmm.
7. I want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want
I
to say 7.
had this super cool thing happen where I've been like waking up every like 2 hours for like the past 3 nights, and I'm just like, this is
Oh
cool.
damn! Is this why we have our nighttime chats?
Yeah. I go going on 4 hours of sleep. Hey, welcome to the no sleep gang. This is the life we live.
It's just the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah,
It's
all the
fashionable.
cool kids are existing in that sleep deprivation.
That's
TBH
really
is
nice,
where
actually.
like most of my artistic ness comes forth.
Yeah, like I don't think I would have like been able to look through all the spells at a
Yeah.
time I was normally awake.
Yeah.
That was a feat of fucking just existence.
Yeah. Yeah. Do I have the light on? Wow, I do. Look at that. All right, BRB. I gotta change.
Hey.
I passed out at 5 a.m. Woke up at 9 a.m. and it's currently 10:20. Gotcha.
Dang. Well, I mean,
Probably shouldn't go to bed at
push for
5
Helen.
a.m. That's a bit late.
What do you mean it's a bit late?
A bit late.
I go to 5 a.m. I sleep at 5 a.m. every single day.
Okay, well, maybe shouldn't. Hello, Phil.
Bonsoir, Phil.
Yeah, Phil, if you wanna, Oh no, it's almost.
Yeah, feel
time
free to
for
come
you.
by if you'd like.
Yeah, feel free to if you wanna hop in. I know that it's getting close to your clean time, but
Carver wanted like angular. Ooh.
Oh.
Like when you just get that cleaner shape that like looks slick. I'm giving him a bucket head.
Mango said I got a few college assignments done and made that Bard archetype in the Homebrew channel. Hey, how exciting!
Was that what your what the surprise at the end of your stream was last night?
The announcement.
Like I was meaning to ask about that.
College assignments. Maybe later. Want to do a Slay the Spire run first. That's fine, Phil. Have fun. I'm gonna adjust my lighting in a second. Hang on.
Nice. This ribbon's gonna be a bitch. That looks cool, but like, oh no, this is supposed to be knowledge. And like, new baby nieces now. Oh, congratulations again on your niece. So what would a null mage be? Out of curiosity. But yeah, congratulations on the niece. Oh, can't find the shape of the head that I like.
Oh, okay. I'm behind. It was supposed to be Null Mage, but it ended up being new baby nieces now. Look, it'd be like that sometimes.
That'd be, yeah.
All right. What color lights are we feeling today?
We're feeling a tealy blue.
A tealy blue. I can run with that.
Or a nice yellow. Actually, no, not yellow. I know how
No, yellow does
yellow
not do
affects
good with
skin.
my skin tone.
Yeah.
It makes it look like I got jaundice. Like
It do be like
aggressive
that
jaundice.
sometimes. Mm. You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm just
Hmm.
banging stuff around.
I hate ribbons. Ribbons can suck my ass sometimes.
Yeah, it looks good so far though.
Yeah.
So this is actually Dr. Collins' mermaid, right?
Yeah, he's mermaid champion.
Hey. All right, so
So
let's see.
I don't know much about it to be honest, but um, like we got the beta fish motifs with the fins,
Yeah.
um, and the lobster sea wave shield, which was
Mm-hmm.
a really cool idea that we both had. And like, I'm gonna have like rusted bits on the armor.
Excited. It looks good. I do.
I mean,
I got the beta fish vibe. Like I feel it,
oh sweet.
especially the little
What I'm
like
really excited.
ear thing that's going on right there.
Mm, yeah, I love the textures I did for that. It was really
Mm-hmm.
clean.
So crisp.
Try this. I don't know if I want it to like curve in with, or if I want it to be like. I don't know
Oh
if it
no,
curved
go
in.
back. I like that.
It's like it curve out.
Looks good.
Maybe. Yeah, ribbons are a pain. I mean, I could like mimic this,
Yeah.
the ribbon I did here. I might just, it'd be easier. I'm not too like psyched about some of the Shrelo pieces because like I'm expecting them to be very ribbony.
Mm.
But at the same time, I'm very hyped for those.
Yeah.
Like last night, I was in the mood to draw one of the villains
Mm-hmm.
for the first section, but I can't because if I draw them, then everyone will know that's the villain.
Right.
The Shreleo thing is going to be my stream campaign.
Mm-hmm.
This is a campaign I'm going to do for my stream, by the way. Manga and Phil, if you're still there. Oh, and hello, Puma.
Oh, hello, Puma.
Phil,
I'll keep
Phil
chatting.
coming in. Oh, yeah, I'm coming in clutch with this mod. As a mod. Alright, how am I going to do this? So, like, I could.
Puma, you need to pay attention, Phil said. Look, I think we had this conversation on your stream, Kaz, where literally there was a time when like I was reading The Fault in Our Stars, and
Yeah.
I sat in the back of my astronomy class, or maybe it was earth science. I think it was astronomy.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I sat in the back of
And
my like 3 hour long class and like read that book and just cried when I got to the end.
in the middle of class.
Right in the middle. I was in the back like trying to fucking hide it, and I was just like trying to keep it together.
You're just having a meltdown.
I was. It was a. And I know he saw me. Like I know my professor saw me, but like did not acknowledge.
He didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
No, it's not way above his pay grade.
He was like, I'm trying to deal with no crying girls in my class, because it didn't have the actual book. I had it as, on my like Nook or my Kindle, or I think it was a Nook at the time. Whatever it was that I was reading, it was like I believe it was digital, and so like.
Oh yeah, he probably.
Yeah.
Was it an old person or were they young?
No, he was an older guy, but not like an old man. He was just like in his late 40s.
Yeah.
Puma said I'm just keeping the chat open. You can't hear the stream.
Yeah, he's lurking to like catch them big follows. It's not so that he can like delete them. It's so that he can like quickly click the link before.
Yeah, so he can get us those big follows.
Yeah. Every time you click on it, like it gives you one extra follow, and that's the bots are just trying to give you big follows. Simple facts.
I thought you said Simplify for a second, and I was like,
That is what I said.
Simplify, not simple facts.
Yeah, simplified.
Phil asked, what is his class about? Hello, cadet. Excuse me.
It is a very lazy day.
It really
like,
is. No problem.
feeling
It's
really
game
tired, so.
systems. It's about old video game coding. Oh.
Oh. That's
But this sounds cool.
like I've got a little fact about old video game coding. I'm not sure
I'm ready.
whom you
Lay
want,
Thomas. I'll type it out.
So you know, did I tell you about the Pac-Man? The coding for Pac-Man. Who might actually know it, to be fair. So basically, the old coding for Pac-Man, like it got faster every time, like the more you cleared. But it wasn't because that was the game trying to make it more difficult for you. That was the memory on the game clearing up, and so like, it was basically aimed to make it harder for you because it could like run faster. That's pretty cool. My dad doesn't believe me whenever I tell him that. Which is annoying because like that's I pride myself on knowledge, father. Why did you use your language? Experiment. I have no idea what experimental humanities are, but that sounds pretty lit.
Experimental humanities.
Yeah, it's when you experiment on humans.
Yeah, obviously.
Makes sense. I'm down for the experiment. Actually, no, I remember like reading like this fake, this creepypasta like when I was a kid, like it's about the deep web, and it's about like doing experiments on humans, and that shit terrified me.
I had to read about the scientists who like did the first like transplants of things.
Yeah.
One of which was like they took like the head of a dog and like place it on like the neck of another dog.
That's really sad.
Yeah. It lived for a little while.
Oh, that makes it. Have you seen Full Metal Alchemist? Oh, and then your dog whines in the back as well. Oh, that made it just.
You just added to the.
You made it even worse.
Added to the feels.
I didn't need this. This is Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon. I don't want that record. It's a bit funny.
Puma said it's a unique response. No one's been overwhelmed by my majors before, and that Pac-Man trivia might be true. I don't know.
No, it's like that was the thing.
Oh, okay.
It was a complete coding accident. Well, that's what the guy said anyway. Don't believe everything you read on the internet.
Don't ask me.
Don't. Yeah, I ain't responsible for my lies.
Yeah. Well, no, you don't need to go out there. We were just outside.
Yeah.
He hears people banging outside. Not like sin banging, but like knocking shit around.
I like how that's become like vocabulary. I can't just say it, and then everyone died.
What is this music? It's very creepy. Dub Caravan? No thanks. I'm not here for it. No. No. You don't need to go.
I should have probably done it the way I done this. Like I had it come out fanning, and then weave. That'd be a bit easier, I think.
Perhaps.
This is what digital art is. It's just me realizing I can't draw something, so I've got to make it as easy as possible for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to rub, like I'm rubbing. I'm being very particular with how I'm rubbing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Also, my felt tip pen is wearing down, which is really sad. Cause I just bought these tips cost like I think £7,
Mm.
and they're better than the plastic ones I've been using. But like I think they wear easier, which is annoying.
Mm. So, this, we said we don't really know what all this particular character is, like, for.
Yeah.
But it still looks pretty nifty, as is the whole sort of idea. The like it's like a mermaid thing, right? Like the whole thing is all set underwater and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, like, cause like, I mean, like, there's a druid that I'm gonna sketch up as well that like uses like shells and like seaweed and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That I've designed in my head or visualized in my head. And then I think there was a spellcaster class as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I believe this is the spellcaster, and like I've got to have some. I'm gonna add some runes to the design. But I believe Colin said like, I mean, like, because it's called the Mermaid. I think it's called the Mermaid Champions.
Mm.
So I assume this mermaid is a focal point.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool because, like, I mean, he wanted it to be as androgynous as possible, so that like it's very open to interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like there'll be like spreads for like coloring in, which is really cool to me.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty cute.
Sweet Poison said, "Hello, how is everyone? Hello, thank you for attending." Sorry, I was looking at something on the other screen. We're doing good. How are you? Thank you for following. We appreciate you. Kaz is drawing a mermaid champion. I'm trying to edit some of the homebrew stuff.
I've returned.
It's all like formatting. Like I'm not doing anything cool, like actually writing. I'm just doing formatting stuff. Kind of having a bad brain day, so unwinding with Twitch. I feel that. Is it?
Yeah.
So I'm in Germany time zone. Kaz is in the UK. Is it? I'm assuming afternoon for you then, or is it morning time? Like, what is your timing? Because we get a lot of people from different locations, like through here. Oh, you're in Scotland.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it's pretty. Oh.
Oh.
Up north.
Hmm.
My internet just crashed.
It's your internet just destroys itself. What part of Scotland are you from, if you don't mind saying? Oh no, there it goes. We lost Casmodius. No. Okay. That's alright. I can bring you over to my screen. Hang on. Close that. Bring you guys over to what I'm looking at. So, this is what I'm doing until I can send you a picture if you want. Oh, sorry, hang on. Hello, you have returned.
Nice. I have returned. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry.
I'll take that as a no.
No, I can. I can hear you.
Oh, cool.
I'm in Scotland. Mango said Scotland freedom. Damn right. I'm from a little town called Greenock, which is near Glasgow. I know what that is. My grandma's from Sandbank. Greenock.
Oh yeah.
I know. I hear her saying it in my brain, but I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. My grandma's from Sandbank. Puma's one.
Sorry, I couldn't remember the voice activated lip skill. Wait, what did he say? Oh, he's giving me. In all fairness, that second he gave me was enough to get me.
Yeah. I carpooled. Okay. I guess I can swing back to what you were doing then. I just gotta put you back up.
Were you just showing some of the other editing?
Yeah, I pulled it out so that it wasn't.
There wasn't nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Anywho, yeah.
Scotland.
I really want to go. We have family in the UK, like just outside of London, in like a teeny tiny ass town. And then I don't think there's really anyone left that she like knows from Scotland. My grandma's best friend is from Ireland though. Her name is Miss Helen.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is the legendary Miss Helen. I've heard so much of it.
I'm a co-DM of a totally homebrew world that has lasted 4 years with daily sessions. Wow. We actually have two big types of merfolk in it. One who are colorful and tropical, and the other who are more drow in looks. Would you like to see my town? Sure. There's do we have the?
I think Discord command.
Let's find out. Hey, there we do. Okay. Yeah.
That's
go
wild.
ahead
Though. Daily.
Daily. Can you stop yelling? Not you. I'm talking about dogs.
I can't.
Yeah, Kaz.
I won't stop yelling.
Bring your voice down.
I won't stop yelling.
I don't know why. We just went outside. I don't know what your problem is.
Something, or maybe you sense a demon.
Maybe, but it can fucking chill. I'm sickly with no life, so D&D is my socialization. I feel that. Same. Hi, hello. Is there something I can help you with? What? What is the matter?
I would like to have some cheese, please.
Literally, I'm like, do you want a treat? Is that what's going on here? Jesus Christ. Oh, you know what I bet it is? I think he's out of water. Give me 1 second. Do you want this?
No worries.
Give me just a second.
Thank you for joining the Discord, by the way. Poison. Yeah, it's still cool that you've been able to go for like a daily campaign. I just about can do one campaign every week. I'm trying to prep like a second campaign that I'm gonna stream, and that I don't know how that planning for that's gonna go. Like I've been planning for it pretty regularly now, but like I don't know what will happen when we do the actual sessions. My thought plan was like I'd do it every month or twice a week.
Okay. In case you're wondering, that was the problem. Where shall I put the picture? You can drop it in. I think it's called the tide pool. Yeah.
Yeah. You saying your campaign averages at 6 to 8 hours? My record DMing for 1 day is 18 hours. I couldn't imagine. That's so much. Like I've been thinking about running a 24-hour stream. So I don't know how that would go. And like the 24-hour stream of that's a really pretty photo.
Hey, hang on 1 second.
Or tan. Look, it's really the composition of it as well. Stunning, fabulous. But like yeah, like I think the longest I went was 8 hours, and I was saying to like someone like for my 24-hour stream, because like I hit 100 followers a while back. I would do like a 24-hour stream of like where I'm just
So
doing one huge dungeon.
your picture looks like the opposite side of my picture. I don't know if we can.
Oh. Are you gonna put two pictures together? And then like you realize it's just a panorama shot.
No, it's like an actual physical picture that I have in my house.
Probably it's like this.
Yeah, like I said, my grandma's from Sandbank. Okay, let's see. My campaign's average 68 hours. Record DMing is 18 hours. Yeah, back when I used to do like our big campaigns, we averaged at about 8 people with me as the DM, and then they were anywhere between like 5 to 9 hours, I think, is like what the average was. That's why I said like it looks like the other side of the river. That's why I was asking. My players wanted to keep playing, so I was like, fuck it, let's go. Down to Red Bull and kept going. Sometimes you just do it, alright? But yeah, that's the opposite side of the river. That's why I said that. But Mango said, oh, Kaz. Oh, hello, someone has entered. Hello, Phil.
Hey.
Bonsoir, Phil. By the way, Mango, you can tell Donnie to suck it, and also he can continue ahead if he'd like.
Yeah.
Let him continue his progression. Don't have me ruin his fun.
It's the same river. Sandbank is down the river. Hey,
baby.
Hell yeah.
If you look closely, you can see it just at the other end.
We're just gonna wave to each other from the other side.
Who was I talking to? Oh, I remember I was on Xbox with my friends. This was back when I was kids. But me and my best friend Tom,
Nice.
I've known him since like I was 13. We met on Xbox, and like he was saying, just come to Manchester, like come on the train. I'm like, alright, because like he lives in Manchester, I live in Birmingham. And then like this, then I said, alright, yeah, I'll come in a second. And then they saw a train or a coach coming over the hill, and so what if that's actually him? What if he's actually done it? But then like they're like, then they messaged me like, are you actually on a coach? But we were stupid then, so like it was like, so I said yeah.
Yeah.
And they were waiting.
Bruh.
We had no brains at that age.
Hello.
But hello, Phil.
Hey.
Oh yeah, sorry, I knew you've been here the whole time, Phil. Mango said he's stuck in Wild,
Bonsoir,
so I'm now
Georgia.
complaining that we are stopping his progress. Yeah, bonsoir, Georgia.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's crazy, Poison. Like, what are the fucking odds? Like, that's funny.
Oh.
Yay, friends! Well, welcome to the Discord server. Phil, how's your day going?
It's been very good.
Oh.
I'm not really paying attention right now because I'm chopping vegetables for tonight.
I was gonna ask, what are you cutting? What you stewing?
We're having woked vegetables with cheese-filled meatloaf and baked potatoes.
Oh, I had
Spicy.
potato soup for lunch. It really does have a lot of rivers, though. Like, that's so funny. Yeah, my grandpa was in the U.S. Navy, and so they met at the Polaris base, which is what. And so. What are the fucking chances, man? How exciting! Yay, friends!
Did I tell you that one time Sam Oh, I've never seen Don use exclamation. Oh no, I
Bates,
like
we
yours
want
uses
gone.
this. That's,
That's funny.
oh no, I was gonna say like, what was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh, Sam. Like one time, like I got raided when I was doing my Fable stream, and
Yeah.
this guy called Drift was in the raid, and it turns out he knows. Like they lived like just like down the block from each other, but then like they just like stumble across each other on my server.
Poison said, I'm called Sam, by the way, so I did a double take.
Oh yeah, they're all
That's
Sam.
There's so
Another
many.
Sam.
There's so many. Yeah, well, now we
Oh.
have French Sam, Canadian Sam,
Four?
and now
I think
Scottish
there's-
Sam. And underage Sam.
But who's underage Sam? Oh, Sam consumes. Sorry.
Yeah, he's like
Pie Sam.
14, I think, something like that.
This
Yeah.
Sam Pie, French Canadian Sam.
Sam Pie,
Canadian
baby Sam Pie. Like, underage Sam is baby and must be protected. Really though, he is. We have 2 like babies in the server, and everyone else is
Yeah.
adults. Old
Is
ass
also still a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm technically 5 years old.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah.
Oh, you're born on the 29th of February.
No, I was born on the 14th of January, but like I've been dead for like a few years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard the story.
Yeah.
It's
Do you
it's
want to
my
be
favorite
called?
story.
Would you prefer to be called Poison or Sam? We can address you as either one. But she said I'm 30, so I'm not one of them. I just turned 27, so I feel that I think the only Colin is in his early 30s, and
Yeah.
Grandpa, you'll see him in the server too. Grandpa Rasnag, he is an older French Canadian man. And then everyone else is like in their 20s. I think Sophie's also older than too. But pretty much everyone else is.
I used to be the youngest out of the group,
The baby.
and then Puma came along. What's going on here? Come
Yeah.
on.
Is Puma younger than me?
Puma's 19.
Yeah, Puma.
I don't know if he
like
Oh,
right
I
on
shouldn't
the yeah, Puma's on like the edge of baby. Hello, Colin. We were just talking about you. We have
What's up, Colin?
our new friend
I'm
Sam.
sorry. Yeah. Scottish Sam.
Scottish Sam, yeah.
Poisonous Sam.
Poison Sam. Scottish poison Sam.
Oh no, there's also Remove Sam as well. Don't forget Remove Sam.
Oh, yeah.
And like, then again, she doesn't hang out much with it. She's there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Sams.
There's a lot of Sams. That's okay though. We make you all special.
Yeah. Just make a roll and it's just a Sam roll.
Yeah, it should just have like Sam. Just like you're a Sam. Colin, this is your mermaid sketch. Isn't it exciting?
Okay.
Hello, Puma. You have
This
returned.
fruit, yeah.
We were just talking about you too. Call me Samantha if it's easier. Whichever. This is a badass character, right? Yeah. It's the champion. It looks so good. I am here for it.
I appreciate it.
I can't wait to hear more about what the storyline is. Like
Like my assumption is like the storyline revolves heavily around this character.
So you're creating an OG main character. How does that make you feel, Kaz?
I feel fucking slick as hell.
Oh, ow! Oh, that hurt.
Jeez.
Oh,
That one hit hard.
that one did. I like inhaled at the same time. That was whew.
Spicy, you could say.
Spicy.
Yes. Sam said, I actually don't feel 30 though because I was in an accident when I was 20 and spent years housebound after nearly losing my leg and having to relearn to walk. Then my surgeries, many surgeries, etc. So I feel like I missed a lot of milestones. So I feel younger than everyone in my age range. Yeah, no, I can understand that. We talked about it before on the stream. I have this super cool thing called degenerative disc disease, which means the lowest 3 vertebrae in my spine, like well, the discs, not the actual vertebrae themselves, are like gross and crumbly and falling apart. So I can't feel most of my left leg, and I was like 18 or 19, I think, when I was diagnosed. So I also had to like relearn how to walk like a regular human. But yeah, no. So I feel that like not being able to do things similarly to other people your age. So I guess mine's on the opposite end though. Like I feel like a 90-year-old woman most of the time. Like,
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
As
No,
opposed to
it's
when we already make you feel really young.
yeah,
Really old.
really, really old. I'm just a grandma out here. 8 years of testing, my doctors still don't know what's up with me. They just agree something is. I'm always getting poked with products to test. Some days I can't even get out of bed. That's the fucking worst, man. Like, shit sucks. I hate that.
Can't be. Like, I remember when I cut my foot.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was out action just for 6 months, and that was some fucking hell. So I can't imagine. That. Like,
Family
how bad it
Fantasy RPG is Dr. Colin. He said, "What are the main symptoms?" He's a
doctor.
Yeah, but not that kind of doctor. He's a
Yeah.
he
Chemist?
A science
no,
man.
he's a toxic.
Yeah.
Toxicologist. It's a like a whole sentence of like things that he does.
Alchemist.
Basically, he's a fucking alchemist. He's like Merlin in this bitch.
I mean, I was gonna say. In all fairness,
PhD in molecular toxicology. I had the toxicness stuff right. Yeah, molecular toxicology is what he is.
My boy called it looking like Alex Louise Armstrong. Am I right, boys?
Just a fucking.
Dab. My weebs out there will get me.
You call them to us, the weebs will attend.
Yes. Oh, that was also really funny because like, what did you say? And like me and Brian both just like got like fucking on you on that one because you mentioned like you compared something to weebs.
Oh,
we're not that bad.
To neckbeards, to fucking weird boys.
Weirdos.
Weird boys, yeah.
Like that.
Getting messages.
And then.
Sorry, I'm asking my husband if he can grab me an ice cream on the way home.
Of course.
It's fucking snowing outside.
Look, all right. I don't need your judgment, Phil.
I was gonna start making some
Hashtag not all weebs.
Georgia out here repping.
Poison said abdominal pain, anemia, exhaustion are the main ones, but also rashes, hair loss, brittle nails, and I sometimes get optic flares. Weeb writes. Puma said weeb writes. Okay, it's because I was talking about like neck beard, like Milady, like the Milady men, you know?
Fedora guy.
Yeah, the fedora names. Dr. Colin out here. Like, someone flashed a camera in my eyes despite them not, and then Dr. Colin said, very systemic. Have they looked thoroughly at autoimmune conditions? Yo, Dr. Colin out here solving world problems. Like,
Coming in clutch.
Hell yeah. I went to Venice in February once and it was snowing, but I still ate ice cream outside. Like, bruh, gelato is fucking where it's at. Like, you can never.
I've never tried gelato.
Look, I would
job.
commit war crimes for some gelato. Like,
Says the wife of an army man.
Yeah, he says it all the time too, though. He's like, I would commit war crimes for like a pontoon boat. Like,
I feel it.
Sometimes.
Me with lasagna.
Yeah. Like that whole what would you do for a Klondike bar thing? Like, look, I do a lot of stuff for some fucking gelato. Dr. Collins said they probably looked at everything. She said they've looked at some. I get blood tests all the time. My brother has immune issues. They were attacking his eyes and making him blind, so he's on injections to basically turn his immune system off. And then Georgia said I ain't giving up gelato just because of that snow. And then I keep getting asshole doctors who try to tell me it's my periods. Well, the ab pain is interesting. The old, you're a woman. Girl, do I have a fucking story for you? I was about to say the same thing, but yeah. So I, also, not a secret, I talk about this all the time, I am on anti-anxiety and anti-depression medication. And I have to be on it, okay? Like, if I'm not, like, I cry all the time. Can I, what? No, I'm okay. I'm just talking right now. I'm fine. My dog's like, Mom, do you need a moment? I'm like, no, I'm fine. It's okay. Hi, man's home. Anyway, so I had this man doctor who was literally not even a real doctor, okay? He was actually a nurse practitioner, but they told me he was a doctor and they lying sack of shits. But anyway.
Yeah, little punk ass motherfucker couldn't even become a real doctor. Pussy.
Okay, well, hi everyone. My husband's here.
Break his ass. Break his ass.
Oh, shit, you sure?
Yep, sure am.
Whoops.
Anyway, so the first thing he did was, I'm a woman. I have just as much man in me. Just a little more. Okay, sorry. Anyway, so basically I'm on what's supposed to be a non-hormonal birth control. I have an IUD. It's called the Paragard. And it's supposed to be non-hormonal, but I've noticed that since I got it, I gained like 40 pounds, right? Which is a significant amount. And like I brought it up to him and I was like, hey, like just so you know, this is a thing and I think it's related to this because nothing in my lifestyle has changed other than the fact that I got this thing put inside of me. And he was like, it's supposed to be non-hormonal, like, have you tried the keto diet? And I was like, first of all, rude.
Bitch ass.
Yeah. And then ask your doctor if the Turtle Guild is right for you. Find a doctor that specializes in lupus. Yeah, they theorized it could be my gallbladder, stomach ulcers, or intestine issues, and COVID has delayed the tests. I admit I know nothing about lupus. Puma said the Turtle Guild, homebrew and free consultations. Ask your doctor if the Turtle Guild is right for you today. Lupus is general and systemic autoimmune issues and can be caused by several mechanisms. Don't you like specialize in lupus, Dr. Collin? Like, wow, we're just fucking quinky dinks all up in this bitch today. When you get to a certain age, it'll just be menopause. Right. So, then I was talking to the same doctor and I was like, I think that, I think that I need to change my medication because it's like not doing great. And so he was like, okay, well, do you have like trouble sleeping? And I was like, sometimes it's hard for me to fall asleep, but like, here are my other fucking list of problems. And he was like, well, I'm going to put you on this medicine and it's going to help you sleep. And I was like, okay. I mean, that's not really like my main fucking problem. I would like to not cry all the time. And he was like, yes, I'll put you on this. So I was on that medication for like 9 months, almost a year. And I got here and saw like a new doctor, a new psychiatrist. And I'm talking to this woman and she was like, what medication are you on right now? And I told her and she was like, and that's supposed to be for like your anxiety and your depression, right? And I said, yeah. And she was like, that's a sleep medication. Like it used to be used for depression a long time ago. And it was like, if you took like 300 milligrams of it every day, it was like for depression, but it's not used anymore for that. This motherfucker had me on 50 milligrams. So I've basically been without medication for like 9 months, just because all he heard was that I like don't sleep well and that I'm just tired and that's why I has the depressions. Like, no, I have actual problems that I need medication
So
for.
you've just been eating plain flour.
Yeah, basically. Like, I've literally just been fucking, it's, oh my god. Ugh. And then my friend, when her husband was on deployment, she started feeling like really, really sick. Like her joints ached, like her hands hurt, like just touching things. Like she was really tired all the fucking time. And she just like was sick and like knew something was wrong with her. And she went to like 5 different doctors and they all were like, it's because your husband's deployed. You just have the SADS. Like, me. And she finally like passed out somewhere at some point. Like she passed out and she went to urgent care. And it turns out that she had some like tick disease. Like she had been bitten by a tick and had some like disease for like 3 months. And if you don't...
Lyme's disease.
No, it's like a variation of that. But yeah, like it's a variation of Lyme's disease essentially. And it was like if it didn't get treated, she could have fucking died. And they kept just telling her that nothing was wrong with her. She was just sad. Like...
Jesus.
Like, man, doctors are fucking... Get the hell out of here with that. Like... yeah, okay, so I'm backtracking here. Okay, lupus in general, when you get to a certain age, it'll just be menopause. A female doctor I got to see recently was my GP was off sick. Thanks. I could also have PTSD from my accident with my leg, and she was so angry no one ever followed up with that. Yeah, like, it's, of course that doesn't, affect you at all. It's just almost losing a part of your body. Why would that be important? No lupus specialty here, but it is highly researched area. Have you taken any broad spectrum antibiotics since the surgery? Puma said it's always lupus. House empty. No, beyond antibiotics for chest infection I had a few years ago. It's such bullshit. I can tell you the biggest medical bullshit I've ever experienced. Absolutely. Let's fucking shit on men doctors. I'm ready. Kaz, how is your picture coming along? That's as far as I was speculating.
Shield right now.
Thank you for your input, Dr. Cullen. We appreciate you. Yeah, obviously Dr. Cullen doesn't count as like a dumb man doctor. Like, it's the man doctors who were like, you're just a lady. My mom went nearly 10 years with the required pain medications, changed doctors 8 to 9 times before one finally went, what the fuck did your last doctor try making you do? Oh, without the required medications. I was being examined to see if I needed another surgery on my leg, and I did, to tell me I could get up. This fucker hits the leg that needs surgery in a harsh-ass tap. Bruh! Is this the one that's not good? Let me just... Bruh.
Let me just pop that bitch back in place.
Really? Let me just...
Let me just get stopped.
Lime said I used to really freak out whenever people touched my sides above my hips, like full curl into a ball. And when I saw a kinesiologist, we figured I had some trauma around my kidneys from when I was a baby, and they stuck a pipe up me to try to get a urine sample because I was overheating in the middle of July from being wrapped too tightly in cloth. Bruh, that's some fucking hella trauma. Like, bruh. Yeah, there be people out here doing some shit. Like, the young doctor ghosting him went white. Yeah, I fucking bet. Like, my sister had her second child back in September or October, I think. And she was, like, in labor, okay? Like, thake were gonna come out. And they, like, the nurses kept being like, no, you're fine. Like, because she had that little, like, balloon thing, and it, like, didn't fall out because she was laying down. And they were like, no, your thing hasn't come out yet. Like, you're fine. You don't need it yet. And she was literally there for, like, hours. And she was like, I have had a child before. I'm telling you, like, if I'm not having a baby right now, then something is seriously fucking wrong. And so finally, the actual, like, real doctor came in, and she was like, have y'all, not, like, what the fuck is going on? And she was like, hi, can I get some shit going on? And she was like, has nobody checked her? And the one nurse lady was like an old lady, and she was like, no, her thing hasn't fallen out yet. And she was like, but did you fucking check? And they were like, no. And then literally she was like, okay, hold the fuck on, like, just try. And literally because she was in like a waiting room, like in a little like tiny room. It wasn't even like an actual like place where you have a baby. And they literally had her roll onto her side and like lift her leg up like when dogs pee and just like had the baby. Like, there was no stirrups. She was on like a regular ass bed. Like, there was nothing in this room to like prepare them for her to like have a baby. But like, she kept telling everyone that like it was happening. Like, she was like, my water broke a while ago. Like, can you fucking do something about it? And everybody was like, no, it's fine. You're just being a pussy. Like, and she was like, they wouldn't give her an epidural. They wouldn't give her anything. Like, they were just like, no, it's fine. You're fine. And then she just fucking has baby.
How did they?
Yeah, okay. She said, I cannot be restrained in any way, shape, or form. I'll freak the fuck out. Because when I was 3, they needed to take fluid from my spine. Couldn't give me anything for the pain. To stop me from moving, they strapped me down and used a huge needle to slip between the discs of my spine to remove fluid. Yeah, nope, not down for that. When I had really though, she said, thanks for the advice, Colin. But yeah, like when my second surgery, the thing, essentially what their like thing was that they were trying to do was determine which of the 3 of my discs was like the worst out of all of them, like which ones were creating the most pain. And in order to do that, basically they take this needle and they inject it like into one of your good discs, and then like you shouldn't feel anything for whatever reason. And then when they go to the bad ones, you have to tell them which one hurts the most. So like yeah, it's like I passed out like twice, I think. Sam said, oh, my mom is one of the fun 1% who most painkillers don't work on. Turns out I inherited it from her and I found out in the most fun way. Yeah, fucking bet. That's cool. My grandma has something weird that goes on when she has anesthetics. I love how everyone has medical trauma. Really though. Like, it's a real thing. But,
I don't.
Well, Phil doesn't. Well, you're a man, Phil. I'm just kidding.
Touch it.
Just kidding. But yeah, no, I feel that though. My grandma, she had tuberculosis when she was 19. This woman has lived through like everything on the fucking planet. She had tuberculosis when she was 19. And then she had like varicose veins when she was like older. She is still living, but she had double breast cancer, like at the same time, like both of them. And one time she had pneumonia and a collapsed lung at the same time. Like, Puma said I'm a soft boy who gets fed chocolate-covered strawberries and sang music to whenever I go to the doctors. I fucking wish. I wish that was the fucking treatment. Post-surgery.
I mean, I'm in the same boat. I don't know about you guys. Nah, just Continue. Sorry, I had nothing to bring to that conversation.
You mean you don't get fed chocolate covered strawberries, Kaz?
Oh no, I do. Sometimes it's quite chocolate.
Sometimes by chocolate. Yeah, okay. Post surgery was after nearly losing my leg. I was on a morphine drip. I insisted I was in so much pain and it wasn't helping me. And they kept throwing up and they were like, "Oh, you're fine." And like 24 hours later, they were like, "Wait, you're still saying you're in pain?" Yeah, I know, crazy, isn't it? Like, I think like in some cases you become so desensitized like to the pain. Like people, like if I go to the doctors and they ask me like, "What's your scale?" On like a 1 to 10, I'm like, my average like day to day is like a number, and so on a scale of like my whole life, I might be like a 2, but it might actually be like an 8. I'm like, I don't know how to gauge like my pain tolerance to other people's, because like when you're in like a certain amount, it's the same thing with like anxiety, right? Like if you're in a certain amount of like fight or flight all the time, and people are asking like, how are you today? Like, yeah, exactly, my 4 is someone else's 8. Exactly. Like people are like, how are you today? And I'm like, well, it feels like the world's ending, but like that's normal, so I guess like a 2. Like whereas other people,
I guess my 8 is like someone else's 5.
yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like
My 10
it's
is someone's 1.
yeah, like it's such a
Yeah, same.
fucking
Everyone.
relative.
Well, my 10 is everyone's 1. Please
Yeah.
don't hurt me.
Every step I take is always hurt me, so at this point it's just background noise. Yeah, like it'd be like that though. Like for some, and that's why like the pain scale is so incredibly relative. So like, it depends on who the fuck you're talking to, because Scooby.
Yeah, I had a surgery last, and when I had to get my anesthetics, I was so. So picture this: I'm a fucking big ass 21-year-old man child, and I was laying on the operation table, and when I had to get my anesthetics, the fucking nurse took my hand so I could squeeze her hand while I got a little tiny injection, and I was like weeping the whole fucking time.
So you are also a soft boy who gets fed chocolate covered strawberries and sang music too.
Absolutely.
But you know, I've also found that like that's usually how it is, because you either have like dudes who are just like, no, I'm a man, I'm not gonna show any emotion, or they're ones who are like, I fucking hurts. Like
I remember when when they were injecting the morphine into my foot with the glass. Like I was trying to look. All right, it's gonna be fine.
yeah,
I've never like it's such a weird pain having a fucking injection in your foot.
yeah,
And then like my brother was just watching me. You just saw my eyes bulge.
Yeah.
Like, fun.
and yeah,
And like it didn't even like fill the entire. I guess it didn't fill that entire corner of my foot because it was just on the heel. No, the heel. Yeah.
yeah.
But
But
then,
see,
like, when she was stitching it up. Sorry,
like
No.
my opinion is that like the anesthetics, like the numbing agents, usually hurt worse than than the actual fucking injections do. Like like the fucking, because it burns when it goes in. Like anesthetics burn. Like it's not a fun time. She said, when I was in the accident and they asked me to rate my pain, I was like, 8, I guess. And then they were like, and as soon as they broke my leg back into place, I was like, oh, okay, it's 4. Yeah. Right? Like, it's so relative. And like, there was a little while, I don't know what is it, Puma? But there was a point where like Patrick kept getting these giant like swollen, they were like, well, the
It's
first
a
one
paper
was
about
like
the
this
pain
big,
scale.
and then the next one was like fucking huge, and he kept getting them like on his hip, or like on his like the side of his like almost his butt, and like we couldn't figure out what the fuck it was going on, and we took him to the doctor, and they were like, we don't know what happened, because there was no bite mark, like it looked like an allergic reaction, like a localized allergic reaction, but they like didn't have, there was no puncture wounds, and there was like nothing, so they didn't know what the fuck was going on, and so they gave him like the liquid Benadryl shot, and it goes in your booty cheek. And he... I have it on video of him of him being like, and he's like walking around the room and he's just like, and I'm like, are you okay? And he's like, no, I'm not okay. And I'm like, do you want to sit down? And he's like, no.
He can't sit down.
Should I actually wouldn't let them check my clearly twisted and fucked up leg till when they inspected my baby cousin, as I used my body to shield him. And they could see he looked fine, and they were like, you're a priority, please let us see you. And I was like, fuck off, see him first. They were super annoyed. Yeah, no, I can understand that too, though. Like what is that scene from Blindside? Is that what it's called? Where like the super rich white family takes in like the like giant black kid, and he becomes a football player, and they're in a car accident, and he like puts his arm in front of the little boy, and like gets fucking blasted, and the kid's like totally fine. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people have that like instinct of like to. Sorry for turning this into a medical talk. It's fine. we rant here sometimes, and it may be like that. It's
My
like...
girlfriend has that like major because, but not to because she's our main driver when we go somewhere, and she doesn't do it to protect me, but it is her reflex to keep her purse from not falling on the floor.
Oh right, like to put your hand out and stop it. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll pull up this.
She even does it like at the red light.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And she's it's just a reflex because I don't want my purse to fall. But she still loves me, I think.
Oh, that's good. She still loves me, I think. The devil is.
It's also her birthday tomorrow.
Oh yay!
Happy
How
birthday.
exciting!
And I bought her the one thing she wanted, but I think it's the most stupidest gift ever.
I'm ready. Lay it on us.
Is it a chain to keep a purse from falling down?
It should be.
No, it's
Hook
a
it
Dyson
out.
vacuum cleaner.
Hey!
We bought my mom that one. She was really happy with it.
Look, sometimes
But
if that's
she's
what
like
you want.
she's turning
little thing.
23 and she wants the gifts like that a 40-year-old
Like a
woman
year
wants.
old, like an old lady.
If she wants it, she wants it. That's just how it be.
Yeah, but those things are fucking expensive.
Oh, don't tell me about it.
Mm.
Like, I think the one we got was 500, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same.
And that was like a few years ago, so it's an older model.
We got a Kirby on Valentine's Day like 2 years ago. Like,
But I also got my early birthday / Valentine's gift as well.
hey, how exciting.
Yeah, I got some new earbuds.
Oh, headphones, yeah.
Oh, nice
Yeah,
one.
but
Yeah,
like the wireless one.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. In my case, Sam said, in my case, I was babysitting my uncle's 5 kids. I was taking him downstairs to put him down for a nap, and I lost my balance. Twisted to break my fall. My leg twisted 180, and I broke it in 2 places folding. Yeah, that doesn't sound
does
like
not
a
sound hot at
fun
all.
time at all. Like, I can't
Like
imagine
every-
falling down the stairs would be fun anyway, but like, you know, to also just hurt derpy self, it'd be like that. Like, yeah, that doesn't sound like it's fun. But I mean,
My brother's favorite pastime is just imagining us falling down the stairs.
yeah. Well, I'm glad like you guys are essentially not okay, like uninjured, obviously, but like at least you know you made it to the bottom.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But
Did I ever tell you about when I got hit by a taxi?
yeah, I do remember you telling me. But like, let's hear your story, Kaz.
Alright, so basically, I was at a party. This was like when Pokemon Go was like just becoming a big thing. Like I met these people through playing Pokemon Go at a nearby park, and then we were pretty tight. And then Then when there was a party happened, I went, drank a lot, and then what happened? I don't remember. Oh yeah. Then I had to go home,
Mm-hmm.
so I was waiting for the taxi, and then when the taxi was there, I was just standing a bit too close, and then it went over my foot, so it hit me. I took like a bit of damage. At the time, it felt like a bit of damage, and then I stubbed my toe when I got the same foot when I got home. Um, and then I went to sleep. It was fine. I wake up thinking, I stubbed my toe real hard last night because like I can't seem to walk on my foot properly right now.
Is it
Like, okay.
Kaz, Draharik asked if this is the Western Noir night.
No, this is. Oh, that'd be really cool actually. But no, this is for Colin.
Look, he was trying to be obnoxious.
Oh, what's he got? No, I think it's cool.
Is this the Western Noir
It's
night?
cool. That's idea. I'm right. I don't know how it makes sense. I mean, like it could be a night. It could just be like a cowboy wearing a bucket helmet or something.
It could, yeah.
Yeah, it's fit. The whole ass aesthetic.
It's a vibe.
And the straw's hand. It is a vibe.
Maybe it's a bunch of knights that get pulled through a time loop into Western
I mean,
to make some people extra fucking mad.
and let my Mac just like do every single command all at once. I'm not sure you can see it. Like actually
Yeah,
do
I
it
can
all.
see it. Living its weird life. I got
It's doing
like,
its best. Its best isn't good enough, but like, what can you do?
yeah. It's getting there though.
Yeah.
Eventually. How is your
Getting out of the window.
how is your GoFundMe going for your new computer?
Not too hot.
No.
Not too hot to be fair. That's fine. The commissions, like I've got 2 commissions. That, like when that'll finish, that'll put me almost at the finish line.
Hey, how exciting!
Like, if I just wait for one, if I wait for the end of the month, I'll have something worth using.
How exciting!
It'll be pretty hard. That's hope. That's hopefully like if like I don't get hit by a taxi or something again.
Assuming I'm not, run over.
Yeah.
What's a GoFundMe?
It's
Go ahead.
what's it called? Oh, it's like people basically like put up their thing, and like they like ask people to help fund a thing.
Yeah.
Kind of like a charity. I personally didn't want to make one, and I made it. And like I don't even like I didn't advertise. I don't really use it anymore. Like I put it up. I advertised and realized I didn't want it up, and I just took it down. But like and I just kept on my Twitch donation panel instead. Even like I mean like that's just there if people want to use it. But like for now like it's just to fund the PC. But like I don't.
Yeah.
The commission I'm happy just like I was willing to do commissions for anyone that chipped in anyway.
Nice. Drahark
Or
said,
do-
"Then you can be a real boy."
Yeah,
Weird.
it's to fund me to be a real boy.
Fund me to be a real boy.
That'll do. I fucking hate hands.
Oh, that's good. Because he's supposed to be holding something, right?
Yeah. He's holding his sickle. I'm gonna draw the sickle at the front, so I'm gonna save that till last. And I'll save a bit of time by not drawing his hand behind the shield, because
Drahark said, "Not a man, just a boy." Just a
yeah,
boy.
I mean I'm happy to be a boy.
Puma said, "Hi, Bri Bri."
It's actually
Ouch.
embarrassing.
Bri,
I said it's be Ryan.
Be Ryan.
Or house. Be Ryan.
Be Ryan.
Be
Byron.
Ryan. Byron.
Puma!
Byron. Is that you?
I just imagine them like
Oh.
running to each other and just like
Mm.
tackle hugging. How gay. No homo,
very-
they're such bros.
6 hours. What's 6 hours from now? It's 4 o'clock. 10 o'clock?
In what time zone are you looking for?
No, 6 hours from now.
Our time?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be 10:30.
Okay.
Well, your time it'll be 10:30, it'll be 11:30 for me. Donkey, Phil. Yeah. That's funny. Good job.
Spicy.
Solid toss. You
Straight
win
10.
jokes. Well done.
Thank you.
Good job. Phil, since you're here, actually, let me pull this up while I'm thinking about it. Maybe if it wants to come up. If you want, since we're here.
Bye, Draharak.
Bye. He's at work. Like he's at his...
Doing grown-ass things.
Yeah, doing, adult
doing the
stuff.
grown-ups.
The grown-ups.
Yeah. We don't do that here.
Oops.
5. I'll come back to the little bit. So like basically, there's gonna be little like bits on it like this. Okay, let me just first reduce that stability because like I can't draw. That's just like bits like this, and those are gonna have like they're gonna be rusted, but like underneath it is gonna be like some magics. Which will be fun to like do some textures, not textures, some patterns for.
Well, since you're here.
Not sure if everyone knows.
All right, I'm afraid so. We're having a stream, guys. Phil, would you like to give me more information about your cookbook idea so I can add it into the document?
Yes, sure.
Okay. So we have. Wait a second, I'm adjusting things here. Man, this like 3 fucking monitors thing is coming in real handy.
Flex on me one more time, I see.
Alright, look, I'm sorry. Okay. So Fjal's cookbooks. Do you have an idea of like what kind of NPCs you want, like, to be included?
I'm not sure yet. I just want them to be like tied into the story that's already existing, and be like, and the other ones that are not already in the story could be like people that may come in later stories. So it could be like some inspiration for upcoming adventure that we would write.
Yeah, we can always add people in later. Like that's.
And it makes the whole world that you have started building, it makes it feel more alive, you know?
Yeah.
So, because, wait, let me get the world map.
Speaking about that, actually,
yeah.
Last night, I remember when we were discussing heat metal and using spells and stuff like that. I actually that inspired me to look through every spell last night, and I actually basically created like a little guide for myself that would define which spells would be common knowledge and like used in general household stuff, like heat metal, for example.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a very interesting thing to think about, and like I'm glad you brought that to my attention last night. Like I wouldn't have probably thought about it.
No problem.
Yay.
So I took the world map, and the current adventure is on Kenza, right?
Yeah.
So you have like the people and the NPCs from the story right now who live on Kenza, but there could also be like maybe foreign spice traders from what's that, Antwix?
Antwix, yeah.
Or just like some, like I said yesterday, a beet farmer or a rice farmer from Galdoran. So it could be like anyone from anywhere.
Yeah.
And they could all have like a little backstory and a little place where they live and do things and what they do.
Mhm.
So because my idea was that it would be in the first place a cookbook, but it could also be like a adventure hook or worlds
Yeah.
guides for other DMs and players to give them inspiration and things to implement in their own games.
Mhm.
Because I remember when they first initially discussed it, they had a very similar thought process on like having it be basically like a handout for the party to give. I mean, the DM to give.
Yeah,
So,
as like a
it's
magic item as itself, yeah.
yeah, but it's pretty cool how it's come along.
Yeah. Mango, so typically everyone knows a cantrip or two in a high magic campaigns. That is true. And then Sam said, sorry, I had to get a package. That's cool. Welcome back. We have...
Because there are like other spells, like you have heat magic and I think create water or stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I did. Certain spells I didn't give because like I felt like it would go against the whole mythology of the lore. Like I generally gave it stuff like healing magic would be pretty cool knowledge and stuff like just like mending and like thaumaturgy and prestidigitation and stuff like that. Because like it'd be useful, like just general housewives and such.
And yeah, like even the cookbook could have like some homebrew spells and homebrew magic items, like some kind of variant of Goodberry maybe.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Or I was thinking about maybe some spells that were initially used for ancient cooks of kings, queens, and emperors, but
Right.
that could have turned hostile. Like maybe some like spell that encases someone in rock salt or something like that.
Yeah, like it would mean like yeah. It was originally used for like preservation, but then like you got people that like it become a torture technique.
Yeah, indeed.
It's really interesting world building.
And then like every NPC could have like 3, 4, 5 different recipes that are related to them, their lifestyle, the place where they're from.
Yeah. We should do one for hardtack.
Like
Hardtack is it's like a cracker that's used by was used by pirates and like sailors in like the...
Oh yeah, I've seen the salmonella video.
Yeah, it's like a it's literally just like salt and flour and water, and they just like make it into this giant fucking cookie thing.
Brick.
Yeah, it's a brick, and they can last for 80 years as long as you don't get them wet.
Yeah, and maybe like even because when you maybe pick the Fedari barkeep from the story right now, he could maybe have like 3 meals and maybe like 2 cocktails or something like that.
yeah.
And I was also thinking when Beth and me were writing the lore from the 3. Maybe I was thinking like some NPC in the book could be a priest who believes in them, and one of the recipes could be like the tonic we wrote about.
Right. Yeah.
Should have had it.
Then, because the tonic we wrote about sounds pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
But we could then swap it up like in some detox smoothie or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that a tonic from what was it, willow bark, chestnuts, and yarrow root would be
doesn't
very appetizing.
No. There is another one that's like a mead one that like where they just drink a bunch of mead. So we could definitely put a mead recipe in there as well.
Yeah, or my family even has some recipes to make their own hard liquor drinks,
Yeah.
like Cointreau. You know Cointreau?
Maybe.
Or
Think of
limoncello?
I know limoncello, yeah.
Sam, okay, so Lime said it's like medicine, and then Sam redeemed give doggos a treat. I will give him a treat.
Oh yeah, I know Contro. Yeah, I know it.
It's like
Give me a pumpkin.
it's a kind of triple sec. It's like orange liqueur.
Yeah,
But it's very easy to make yourself at home.
I wouldn't have guessed. Like, but I really like triple sec. So like,
Yeah, I like it as well. Or every year around Christmas, my father makes like 12 buckets of port wine.
that's
Oh,
wild.
Glühwein
Like-
is very popular
Yeah,
here.
maybe, but it's like a spiced and spiked red wine with
Yeah.
with walnuts in it, I think.
Yeah, I think
It's really-
Glühwein is
really
something
good.
similar to that. It just doesn't have like chunks of stuff in it. It's just like a spice.
Yeah, no, it
mold
it's
hot
also
wine.
it also doesn't have chunks in it.
But yeah, they But is it
So that
is it served hot?
What?
Or is it
What?
cold? Like when you drink it, is it hot?
oh it's cold
Oh, okay. Yeah,
or
Glühwein is
room
hot.
temperature.
Gotcha.
Yeah, isn't wine red wine specifically better when it's warm?
Glühwein? Yeah, I think so.
Oh no, red wine.
Red wine is not good either
Oh.
way.
Oh, red wine. I don't like. I mean, I don't like wine, but red wine specifically.
I
I
Have-
don't really like any alcohol
Yeah.
except just beer.
I like cider and whiskey.
have a soft spot for peach Bellini. Like
The martini Bellini.
Oh, Bellini. Oh, I remember having a pomegranate Bellini. That's the fucking worst.
No, just
I was
it's
so
it's a
disappointed.
very specific kind. It's something that I can buy at Etika here. Like it's only like a specific brand.
At work,
Sam
I
said
make
rice wine should be served at the temperature of blood. Georgia said rum is where is at. I love whiskey, but I'm Scottish, so that's true.
Yeah, the peach Bellini over here, because the drinking age is 16 years old
Yeah.
for non spirits.
Yeah.
So peach Bellini is like the shit 16-year-old white girls get really drunk.
Oh, Bellini though. It's Bellini.
That
And
basic bitch
We
drink.
even have a you know like the peach
Yeah.
the peach candies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are put inside of it to make it even sweeter and not tasting like alcohol.
Wow. Sam said Scotland's drinking age is wacky. Would you like to know? Yeah, absolutely. What is it? Is
Yeah,
there
yeah, so
even one? Like,
One.
yeah, like, is there even? In the US, drinking age is 21, and smoking age used to
Yeah.
be 18, but they just raised it to 21, like, recently in the last year or two. From any age, you can drink on private property with a parent's permission. From 16 plus, you
Yeah.
can order wine with a meal, and from 18 plus, you can drink anywhere. That actually makes
Oh,
sense,
then
seeing as how Scotland
In
you
Belgium
can
is
drink
way worse.
all the time.
I think it's not the same. That's the same in the UK, I think. Or similar.
It's the same. You can drink from any age on private property with parents' permission, but then age 16 you can buy any alcohol everywhere that's not distilled, and from age 18 you can buy anything you fucking want. I think it's commercially available.
I really need you to watch this
69%
right
proof alcohol.
Jesus.
I
Sorry,
remember once at work. I used to work at Morrison's. Fucking, I had to ID a child for buying nail polish.
Sorry, my husband's over
No,
here.
not nail polish. Sorry,
TikToks.
one sec. Not funny.
She said, I go to Belgium often, by the way. Whereabouts are you from?
I just laughed so hard. it gave me
I'm
some
from.
heartburn.
My friends live in Starbrook. I don't think that's, and I've never heard of Starbrook. I know Stabrook without the R.
I don't know. No has the answer for you.
I remember like Don was having a go at me like one time when like I didn't know much about American geography.
Right. I'm like, most Americans don't know much about American geography. Like, stop.
I mean,
yeah,
I've never
okay.
seen a mountain. I'll forget
Still.
that.
Yeah, so I think
Like-
that was the right one.
Okay,
You
Stabrook.
stand-
I live in the middle of Antwerp and Brussels, so like almost in the middle of the country.
I live in Germany. Which is close, but not close. Phil, did you go into the Google Docs and look at the stuff that's in there?
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Well, the cookbook's in there, so if you get other ideas and you want to add them in,
Okay.
yeah, you're more than welcome to.
And that's the place where we're going to write all of it.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
it'll get moved over to sorry, my brain. It'll get moved over to GM Binder as it gets like more refined.
Okay.
I got a message Puma before I forget. I will say some of the cultural differences when I visit my Belgian friends are hilarious. And he said, like, what? Yeah, some of the things here I've had to definitely get used to that I was not prepared for.
I think overall, like Western Europe is kind of similar, but very different from American culture.
Yeah. Most of it's honestly, I think for me, because we came here and had to go straight into like living at a hotel, and like because we were straight like on the economy and like living in the middle of fucking Germany, and like we weren't on the base yet. For the first 70 days, we had to like learn it. Like we had to learn the language, we had to learn the customs, we had to learn it because we weren't on base where we could just like talk to people in English and ask for stuff. Like we had to figure it out. We had to figure out how to use a taxi, how to use a bus system, like how to use trains. Like we had to figure it out. And so I think it was a little bit easier for us. There are a lot of people who come in and go straight to the base where they're still surrounded by like American stuff, and so it's a lot harder for them to assimilate, I guess. But
Yeah, I get that.
yeah. Oh, Sam said I horrified them one time by trying to make small talk with the woman ringing up my purchases, and they were like, "What the fuck are you doing?" As I had asked her how she was and how her day was going, and they were like,
Yeah, we don't do that over here.
No small talk. Why are you being nice? Cut it out.
No. Especially in the store, people are fucking busy. So we just say thank you 100 times and then have a nice day and just get the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean, like when I worked at Morrison's, that's what I'd have preferred it to be. Like, nope, we had to fucking sell them everything and be as nice as we could, and then they'd still fucking complain because I forgot their fucking croissant.
Yeah.
Myself, no. How could you tell? What makes you ask her?
Sorry, I'm listening to my husband be gross.
What you say about me?
You're being gross.
No, I'm being me.
I said what I said.
Oh yeah, kissing is a really big thing over here.
I'll Also, their family was kind of offended when I asked them to please not kiss my cheek.
Yeah, I think it just depends on the people. Because like, I mean, like my family
Not
do
me.
hugs and kisses on the cheek.
Yeah.
Like we're Indian, so
And how many kisses do you do?
it depends on like how much we like the person. Like how.
No, it doesn't depend. It's always the same. No,
No, here for me
Yeah,
it's
for them,
different.
it
Like for my
depends.
family.
because how weird would it be that one person likes you more than you like them, and
Right.
they want to give 4
Oh, no,
kisses,
no,
and you
and
only
you
want to
only
give
get
one?
one.
No, not like that. No, I mean like if one person goes for 2, then you go for 2 as well.
Yeah.
Or if it's like
But how do you know that the other person is going for 2?
You
They
just
don't-
wait it out and see what happens.
they keep going. Like, go before, like you're there trying to let go. Like nah, stay.
Yeah.
You're staying.
You just stand still and
Yeah.
accept it until it's over.
Yeah, but then like there's some Indian families that don't do that. Like that was weird to me when like I went to Southampton.
Yeah.
And, like
No,
when
over
naturally-
here, when you greet someone, you just shake their hand. But when someone is going for a kiss, you always give 3 kisses, starting on the right.
Oh. Why
Okay.
is it the right? Is it so you don't accidentally like
Yeah, it's just the right, so you don't bump heads.
it's a solid system to make sure that you don't accidentally just
But
Um,
then there's also a custom with like gross old men when they get to kiss like a pretty young girl, they do the 1, 2, 3 thing, and then they go for a 4th one, and then I don't want my left cheek to feel left out.
Oh. Okay. That is what an old man thing to say. Like really.
Hello.
Hello.
Bonsoir.
Hola.
Oh, actually, well, yeah, okay, since you're here. So no, I was actually about to send you a message. But sorry, Sam
at the
said
chat.
Sam said, I'm okay with hugs. They told me hugging is more intimate and that they're not okay with that. And they would also touch my hair to tell me that I had when I had hair down to my butt, people used to touch my hair all the time. Like, cause it was really long and like red, and people would always be like, "Oh my god, it's so pretty," and I'm like, "Thanks." I know it's likely just the people I met though, and not the country as a whole. She said, "Oh my god, that's why my friends did that. I thought he was just trying to be funny." Wow, no, they were just being creepy. Wow, they were just being a creepy old man. Of course. They're everywhere. Creepy
They
old
are.
men on the prowl.
Yep.
Um,
Did you guys check out the link I sent?
yeah, I did. I have it pulled up. I would like skimmed through it.
Fantastic.
Mango said, "Say hello, but make the ah sound where the e is." Hello?
Hello.
Thank me later. Yeah, that's how I say that here now. I don't say hello when I talk to people. I say hello. Like,
Hello.
hello. Or I elongate it too. The hello. Like,
Hello. Yeah.
yeah.
Tschüss.
Yeah, choose. Ciao, ciao. Like, yeah. I elongate it now. It happened so fast. Like, the way that, like, my speech changed it's so fast. And even when I ask, like, if I say to someone, like, sprechen Sie English, and they say, even if they say yes, like, I still will be like, I'm looking for, like, I still do it. Even though they said they speak English, I still make the sound, like, in my throat of German. Like, I can't, like, undo it. Sorry. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, language is just such a weird thing.
It is. It's so, and sometimes,
Very human. So,
yeah, sometimes my brain will get like real fucky and I'll say something in German and then my brain will like give me the next word in French and then I'm like, that's not what I wanted. Like, when I visited my friends, Sam again, when I visited my friend's grandparents, I brought them a bunch of flowers. as it was polite, and apparently that was weird to them. I can see why that would maybe be weird, but like at the same time, who doesn't like to get flowers?
I don't
you
think that's
considered-
weird over here.
Yeah. Have you considered making up your own rules for social interactions with these people and follow them? Because it seems like all your rules that you follow from other people don't work. So just make up your
Just
own.
make it up.
and just claim, well, that's normal from what I'm used to. You know, what are you guys talking
Yeah.
about? At least
It's
if
like
it fails, you can feel like you're pulling one over on it.
Yeah.
Like I'll say bonsoir every time, and not everyone else says it. Like
Yeah.
social.
I don't want to be a Brian here.
But
What? Brian does it.
yeah, Brian
But-
bonsoir. Like he does it now too. Yeah.
Bonsoir.
Gotta make rum and have a good stream. Bye, Georgia. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye, Jojo.
In my defense, I was crashing at their house for a few days, and it was my first meeting, so I was like, shit, I should bring a gift. That actually makes sense, because a lot of places have, like, hospitality rules, so I probably would have done something similar. Like,
Yeah, me too.
I wouldn't have.
like hospitality rules, but I get that from
The cat is
grandma.
like, I am the gift.
I'm the gift.
Exactly.
It's me.
It's me.
Yeah, because again, thanks grandma, like I was raised like when people come into your house, like you don't not feed them, like you make them food. If you're making yourself food, like you offer them food, like you like if I go to someone's house and they make dinner like for only themselves, it like blows my mind. Like I went to stay with my dad and my stepmom like for the summer a few years back, and my stepmom is from Vermont, and they're from like a farm family. Why are you getting undressed?
I'm
behind
just
me?
undid my jacket. Jesus, woman.
All right, just make sure you're not stripping on stream here.
Why?
Not again.
Yeah, not
Give
again.
me 30 good reasons why not.
Why not? That's
Indecent exposure.
Yeah,
It's
interesting.
really fucking cold outside.
well.
Phil doesn't want to see it. 3. I don't want to see it.
Who the fuck is saying that?
Yeah, right. Who said?
Oh, my mistake. Okay, well, we'll take Phil away from that.
Yeah.
Whom do you want to see?
Phil wants to see you strip, I guess.
So what now?
Not really.
I didn't
don't
say I
know.
want to see it, but I
Because-
also didn't say I didn't want to
Hey,
see
I'm
it.
starting
Because-
OnlyFans.
Yeah, she
$10
said
team up
because
on
you're
Only-
stripping for free on Twitch instead of OnlyFans.
Hit me up on OnlyFans, $10 to see my butthole, $20 not to.
Puma's back into the lurk.
I actually wanted to
Great
make an OnlyFans the other day. I
How?
think I told Beth about it.
About making an
I did-
OnlyFans.
Yeah,
But like a
Like it was-
wholesome OnlyFans.
yeah.
Like what?
It's just me
Nothing about
teaching.
OnlyFans is wholesome.
Kaz's OnlyFans would be wholesome.
Yeah?
It'd be
Yeah.
hella wholesome.
Yeah.
You know me. Hi, it's your bro. Kaz,
Hi,
you
it's
know
your
he's
bro, Kaz.
wholesome.
You can hear him, but he can't hear you, so I have to translate. And I
Shake
try to
my
make
head,
it
bro.
as authentic as possible.
I appreciate
Okay,
that.
warm me up.
Why don't you go take a bath then if you're cold?
But so about the feeding people. So in Belgium, the first question you get to ask when you come into someone's house is,
Mhm.
"What do you want to drink?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do you want something? Like, yeah. Like, can I get you something to drink? Like, sit
Yeah.
on the couch wherever you want. Do you need a blanket? Are you cold? Like, what do you want to watch?
Yeah.
Like,
Make yourself at home.
yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Like, can I get you a snack? Like, what you want? Like, there's literally a bowl of chocolate that sits in my living room. It's just like a big metal bowl, and it's full of chocolate, and people just like take what you want.
But
Sam
then
said
when you come
on
to
the flip side, when
someone
they visited,
very
they thought my
regularly,
country was creepy as everyone
they
was so
don't ask it
friendly.
anymore, and you just have to pick it yourself.
Yeah,
Oh, I forgot to tell you, this is very important.
I'm ready.
Me and Spears signed up to hopefully get slots for Ranger School this year, and they might make me do jump math soon.
Mm-hmm. Y'all notice how he told me that on camera, so I can't yell at him with you guys here?
You could.
This is never in the stream.
This motherfucker out
Just
here
think.
trying to be a ranger?
Just think
Why?
of the benefits.
What?
Because anytime
Divorce. Divorce is the benefit.
anytime anyone says anything to me, I can just be like, sorry bro, I didn't hear your tab, and then I can just walk away.
Okay. Anyway, Sam said on the flip side, they visited Scotland. They thought my country was creepy as everyone is so friendly. Taxi driver talked to them, people in the shops talked to them, strangers would smile at them. Exactly, same. I do the exact same thing.
That's not your country. That's just being out in the country.
Yeah.
Like that just sounds like
Yeah.
a city person came
Yeah.
and was like, "Why does anyone care that I exist? That's weird."
Yeah. I didn't realize we were streaming. Andrew, we're supposed to stream yesterday and then we just didn't, so here we are.
Wait, what? What's for me?
I was reading things.
As what's for
Here
me?
you're asked if you want a cup of
Oh,
tea.
yeah.
Just go to the fridge and take whatever they wanted.
It's Puma. I was meant to say Colin, and for some reason I just said Puma.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I was
pretended
like,
I
I
forgot
don't
so I
want-
didn't have to pop down.
Kaz is obsessed.
Mm.
It's for
it's like,
Puma.
why am I getting this gift?
It's not for Puma. It's
Free
okay.
art, though.
So
We'll take it.
JK
I don't
is
do
for
free art often.
Dr. Colin. There you go.
I'm not
saved your life.
against
You're
it.
welcome.
I appreciate that.
Hey, Puma, where are you from?
I'm from America. I live
America?
Murder.
Yes. I live in New York.
Oh, my
Ooh, fancy
family's from like
pants.
upstate New York, like way the fuck up there.
Yes, I am also from way the fuck up there.
Hey, yeah, they lived. I don't know if you know where. Like, it's called Port Henry. Is the tiny ass town, but it's like 3-ish hours north of Albany, like an hour south of Canada, and it's like there's a lake on the border of New York and Vermont called Lake Champlain, and they used to live right there, but him and my stepmom just moved to Vermont, to a place called Shoreham.
Yeah, so he's probably an hour north of me.
Yeah, they're like way the fuck out there.
Yeah.
Alcohol, drugs, and baby mamas. Ayy.
Yeah, it takes
That's
2 hours to get to Albany.
live your life. Ayy. Throwback.
But yeah, where I live, well, I'm at college right now, but where I live got the most snow of any location
Oh, nice.
Oh.
this past. We live like a really high elevation, but it also has a lake. It's a
Yeah.
deadly combination.
Hashtag those Adirondacks. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't laugh at me, okay? I miss like whoever. Okay,
laugh,
that's
I'll
the. Whenever people are like, global warming isn't real, I'm like, obviously you've never been to upstate New York.
Yeah.
Because
It's true. Every year the winter comes later and later,
Yeah.
and I realized recently that I'm like one of the few last people born who got to experience like white
Yes,
Christmases, because it doesn't happen
exactly.
anymore.
Yeah, or like being able to like drive like full size vehicles onto lakes, like
Yeah.
like you can maybe get like shanties out there now, like shanties are like for those of you who don't know, it's like a wooden shed house that you like slide out onto the ice to go ice fishing, and it's like got like a floor with holes in it, and you can it's got like seats in it so that you're basically sheltered from like the wind and the outside, and you can put a heater in there and you go ice fishing, but like in a little house. And people usually put them out there and they stay out there the whole winter. And it used to be where you could drive like full size cars and trucks on the ice, and then it kind of moved down to like 4-wheelers and skidoos, and like now you're lucky if you can get, like, if it stays, like, if the ice stays thick enough to even get shanties out there. Like, the sads.
Fucking wild.
It is.
Over here, like, it's just the most bland ass fucking shit.
Yeah, same.
I know, like, I don't know if like whereabouts you live. I'm a city boy, so like,
Yeah.
it's even more bland.
Yeah.
I've never seen.
Sam said it's
I'm not a
February,
city boy.
and we've only got our first snow in fucking Scotland. Scotland always snows. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, all these people out here who are like, global warming's not real. I'm like, obviously, you never lived in a place that snowed. Because...
And soon you won't get to.
Yeah, soon you won't get to. But, like, here, it's been snowing on and off for the past probably month or two, I think. And from what we've been told, this is, like, the most snow they've gotten in, like, 5 years. So...
Can I tell a really funny story about snow?
I'm ready.
Okay, so a good friend of mine, he works in a refugee camp. So in Belgium, it's like, it's not really a camp like you see on television. It's like a place where people can stay until they get their papers fixed.
Oh, gotcha.
And he works there as a teacher for the small kids. And one day it was snowing really hard. I think it was like 2 years ago, and they asked some men from Ghana to clean the snow from the driveway.
Okay.
So they asked some African men to clean the snow from the driveway, and 2 hours later he came back and he saw that the men put all the snow into large trash bags.
Oh, no.
because they've never seen snow, and someone asked them to clean up the snow, so they put it all into large trash bags and put it on the how do you call it?
Like on the side of the road. That's funny.
Very sweet of them.
Yeah.
Oh, poor mans. That's funny though.
They did their best though. They came
Yeah,
back
I
and
just
like
I,
water.
I just love that story.
Yeah, that like they just didn't know what the fuck it was. That's funny.
I couldn't even make that shit up.
Yeah, really. Like Sam said.
But yeah, I get it. When you live in like Sahara, Africa, you've never seen snow.
Yeah, wouldn't even know what to do with it. Obviously, like she said, our summers gets to like 32 Celsius last year. When I was a kid, a warm summer was like 12 degrees. Yeah. We I'm from Virginia, which is hot F actually, and during the summertime, like it's like June, July, August, it's 80 degrees when it's still fucking dark out, like in the mornings. Like there is no time when it is below 70, like during the summertime.
How much is 70?
70 Fahrenheit is... Give me a second.
Yeah, the summers over here are also getting really warm because almost every year now we get like some kind of heat stroke.
Yeah.
I think it's called.
Yeah.
And the temperature gets to like up 45 C.
Yeah. So 70 Fahrenheit is 21 C.
Okay.
About.
Jesus.
Yeah. So it doesn't get below that from like probably May to like August or September. It's fucking hot. Like I'm sweaty. Like I love the sun. Like I'm a sun baby. Like I am 1,000% all about it. Like that's the life I'm trying to live. But it's like a different kind of heat the further south you go, when it's just like wet heat, when it's like really, really humid. And it just like people get sick and have like full on fucking heat strokes. And you're going down if you're not careful.
Okay, I was a little over exaggerating. The warmest temperature measured over here was in the summer of 2019. And it was 42 C. It was between 38 and 42 for a whole week, non-stop.
That's a lot, actually. That's for anyone who is looking at. You said 30. We'll say 42 is the highest. That's 107 in Fahrenheit. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That
sounds like a lot.
That's a lot. Well,
Ryan.
okay. So it's what you say. It's 107 degree to boil water. It's what 130. I think.
I don't know. It's 100 C to boil water.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's like to boil water. Like, that's really fucking close.
It's not even half.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Whatever. Phil. It's halfway to
Excuse me.
boiling water, okay? That's still halfway between frozen and boiling water is not where I want to be. Anyway, Puma, you were saying?
Oh, I was saying that we only get humid heat here, and I actually prefer humid heat over dry heat vastly.
Really?
I'm so much more comfortable in it. It doesn't really feel bad to me at all.
I prefer more wet heat.
Thick heat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I think
India isn't. My brothers hated India because it's just the heat.
thick. Yeah.
I liked it. I really liked it.
When it feels like you're wading through fucking Jello when you walk outside, like that's not the life I'm trying to live.
Okay, but I gotta go leave the stream.
Okay, bye Phil. Thanks for hanging out with us.
It's like
Wow.
gonna make some food.
Hey.
Enjoy
Have
your
fun.
food.
Have a good rest of your evening.
Okay, I'll stay in chat though.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye bye. Mwah.
Mwah. Kaz, did you? We got
Did you not hear my
I don't
I
know.
got
Is
one.
it what it's? You can't distinguish between left and right like on stream. Maybe if you did
I mean-
like outside your mouth, snap to
I mean,
one side.
you could set it so like it could like be stereo instead
Right.
of mono.
Yeah, like if I get an ASMR microphone and do it like one side and then the other.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could-
Or just like like there's a few that like can do that.
That just do it. Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say, have you ever had hot rain?
Hot rain.
I've had hot rain. Yeah, or wet, or like warm rain. We had it once.
Yeah.
And that's my
You
favorite.
had it once. That's such a funny statement.
Yeah. Literally,
Or
there's
had
a
it
there's a thing called sun showers where it's
There's
there's no fucking.
All we have is warm rain.
It's just
Cold
hot
rain is
hot.
more rare here than warm rain.
All the time.
That's like
Because by the time it's cold here to have cold rain, it's already freezing.
Yeah. Server
we can
announcements.
do this.
I actually quite like warm rain. Yeah.
Yeah, rains. I really like rain. Do this.
Hold on.
Fucking armor. The logistics behind it are a pain. This isn't even meant to be like logistically correct. Like it's a fucking mermaid.
Sorry, I'm looking at.
That's cool. It's looking pretty good. It's pretty vibing.
Mm-hmm. Did either of you sign up for the DM Dave how to write adventures for RPGs class?
Excuse me.
What?
No?
What?
Okay, well I'm doing it, so.
Wait, well, I've missed something. Please inform me.
So he's doing a how to write adventures for tabletop RPGs. It's like a 10-week class, I think, or 10-day class. Sorry. Class will be 90 to 120 minutes long. We'll offer breaks in between. You'll be able to sign up for different times at subsequent classes. So.
You like send us an email, or where was I supposed to see this?
So Grandpa Raz actually posted about it in the Topo Turtle server.
Oh, well, I'm not on that, so that would explain.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, class
Yeah.
1 is the
I
introduction
didn't know
to
about
adventure
this.
design. And it says, are you interested in writing adventures for tabletop RPGs like 5th edition? Whether you're a brand new GM who wants to build great games for your players, or an experienced GM who's interested in publishing, this detailed course will teach you everything you need to know to go from an idea to reality. And then this class is 90 to 120 minutes. There's 3. There's Monday, next Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time, Wednesday 8 p.m. Central Time, or Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Time. There's 6 days,
Would it
8
be a
hours left to do it. He said he's going to do a UK one later on. But,
Can I get onto the Topo Turtle?
yeah, 8 p.m.
Is Razak? Did you say Razak's doing it?
Yeah, 8 p.m. Tuesday, or excuse me, 8 p.m. Monday would be 3 a.m. Tuesday for me, so that would be 2 a.m. Tuesday for you, Kaz.
Yeah. I mean, if it was if it was a video, that'd be pretty spicy. Cause I love
Yeah.
long form videos in the first place.
Yeah,
And then like this,
and like I said, it's 90 to 120 minutes, which is really like you're awake
That's hefty.
anyway. So
Yeah, I'm awake.
Yeah.
How might I get onto the Topo Turtle Discord?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Give me
we can
just
an
a
invite.
sec. Yeah, I can send you an invite.
I think if you look at my server, there's a permanent invite pinned in
Sure.
PG room. I think
How am I? I only
it's
have
in one
eight
of the
votes.
indie servers.
8. Let's see.
That looks jank. That does to me.
Create an invite.
And I've done a bit of a big brain. You fucking hell.
There you go. I sent it to you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Nice. Let's do those to me, but yes. Oh yeah.
While you're there, you should vote for my map. I'm so close.
I'm gonna get my bearings first.
Okay, so, who's winning? Draw Forth Arts is at 8 as well.
Okay.
Minx Mouse is
so-
at 10. Alright, so we've got 10, 8, and, 15. 10, 8, and 15. So I am tied for 3rd place.
Oh, you caught her.
Yeah, it's,
I remember you tied 4th place last time.
yeah, 15, 10, and 8. Me and Minx are at 8, I think. Oh, Draw Forth Arts is at 8. Yeah, me and Draw Forth is at 8. Minx is at 10, and then Pocket Flip is at 15. So close. So close. Anyway, though, I'm gonna do the one, the Monday one.
I'll have all.
Checking availability. Select a date. I would like Monday. Central Time. Yeah, whatever. Enter your first name. Bethany. Enter your email address. Okay. Register now. My webinar link is as follows. I did it. Yay.
Hey.
Yay!
I got nothing better to do at 3 in the morning.
I think
I guess I
That's
could
the lineup,
technically
though.
fucking sleep, but like,
who needs sleep?
I voted for your map. Thanks, Phil! I appreciate you.
Hey.
We probably should get a Topo Turtle Discord link to put on the stream.
You should get what? Sorry.
I should get like a Topo Turtle link to post like in the stream. When we do the Discord, it pops up ours, but I should get one for Topo Turtle as well.
Yeah, you can have it like just you search Topo and then it comes up.
Yeah. But, what time is it? Okay, well, we have officially reached the 2-hour mark. So
No.
yeah.
No.
Yes. So we'll probably head out shortly. Casmodius, would you like to promote yourself?
Yeah. Hi. I'm Kaz. This is my art. You can find my art on Instagram here, and I also stream D&D stuff and Final Fantasy and Fable and other games and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is it red light?
Yeah, it is.
That's my Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
There's my Twitch. And I hope you enjoyed my Mermaid Champion.
Yeah, it was really nice meeting you as well, Sam. Thanks for hanging out on the server. Puma, do you have anything you'd like to say?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Puma. I exist and I'm really cool.
Yeah. Cool.
He'd be cool.
Thanks. Phil, thanks for hanging out with us. I know you're lurking. Thank you to Sam for following us. We appreciate you. And then my name is Bethany. I'm the Queen of the Turtle Guild, and we will be back on tomorrow morning for Homebrew with Dr. Colin, Morning Brew with Dr. Colin at
Yay.
9:30 Central Time, I believe. Let me double check. Stream schedule. Yes, 9:30 Central Time. If you are in the Discord, there is one all the way at the top that says stream schedule. Always check that out. Sometimes it changes, but you can find it there. Bye, Phil. We love you too. Thanks for hanging out with us. But yeah, thanks for everyone for hanging out. We appreciate you. If you liked our discussion today, we were on kind of a tangent, but we do art streams, we do homebrew streams. I make maps on Wednesdays as well. If you're interested, check out the Discord, hang out with us. We appreciate you all for attending. Have a good rest of your day. Bye, everyone.
Bye.